The best punch of the contest. First comparative inexperience.
One hell of a hard puncher in Gassiev for a big guy. 14.5 stone. Nice combination there from Gassiev.
Gassiev targeted the left hand, remember.
That mag.
But there were other terrific boxers.
Intelligent lead hand, Usyk. The way he's just kind of prodding Usyk's foot. His foot speed was brilliant. Then he jumped out of range, come back to the jump.
But again, it's an effective shot from Gassiev. But look at the movement from Usyk. It is something that you have to. More beautiful movement from Usyk once again. Right hand in stark contrast, content to peck and poke with his punches.
Nice counter left.
If anything, that can be done to deter him. Beautiful left hand and then a right uppercut. He won't be bothered by that too much in the long term. But again, Murat Gassiev.
He'll stand up on the heavy bag for hours. Gassiev is your
jolting right jab.
Doesn't seem to do anything unbelievable, but what he does.
Punch volume, just not dipping range, but he's always moving. And when he gets moving to his...
be the kind of fighter to come on strong in the later rounds. I don't think he's going to mind losing the first, seeing him against either one of his fighters. If he does, fight wears on.
Oh, that's a good right hand from Gassiev, and he follows up with another thunderbolt that was wide of the mark. The best punch of the contest, punch resistance of Usyk.
Wow.
From Gassiev, and then he digs one downstairs. Gassiev trying his own jab, but falling short once more. Yeah. Then we've simply met a better man on the demonstrates that the system works when they do it in training. It's the perpetual motion of Oleksandr Usyk. And again, making Gassiev miss rather badly. Speaking with his trainer, Abe, that Gassiev could be great. Said that he possesses the mindset, the mind with magazine belt holder. David Hay was so effective against Vladarchik. And then on 6 as it was in the opening round. But body shots sometimes.
To slow Gassiev down. Notice Usyk always veers off to his best part. 15.5 stone now, and the hand speed is tremendous. Away from Gassiev's right hand, the big power punch. Letting Usyk out.
He's scaled an identical 190 Gassiev to Abel Sanchez and remained concentrated on his work and counterboating. A little bit of flair. So into the 8th round then. He assumes the same level of professionalism in his opponent that Oleksandr Usyk.
Fast, short, chopping punches, using great, unbelievable.
Usyk does the same things. And again, 6'3" and 200 pounds. There he gets through with a left uppercut. But back comes Usyk. Abel Sanchez saying audibly, I would rather see you trumped everything. Murat Gassiev said that you have to train hard and have to move into the 9th round, and you perhaps heard beneath that replay sequence, Abel
more vicious with his punches.
Free-flowing, profulent punches.
There again, he's
in a blizzard, but it's pretty close to it when Usyk punches.
The old boxing adage, Ron. When you look for
one of those changes in his corner team, and they share so many similarities. And Gassiev, well, he's not...
He's in control of the distance, he's in control of the range, he's in control of the tempo. Chugging forward rather than pushing Usyk back. What those punches did...
Nothing less in terms of their application to their craft. Oleksandr Usyk, and they're beginning to bamboozle Murat Gassiev, who's then stopped in his tracks by a Gassiev being reduced to single-shot attacks to this contest, despite the incredible skills around the corner. And Murat Gassiev is struggling to get off. From his nose, Usyk's accuracy. But then he comes back with a big right hand, which brings a rousing... Where he was competing as a 75-kilogram middleweight. There's a good left hand to the body.
The punch tempo all with his feet.
Brings a rousing reception from the crowd once again. Losing to the eventual gold medalist. But again, his quality was a... Gassiev almost being reduced to a peripheral figure here in this 10th round, such as the dominance.
To the Olympic Games and all the competitions in between, the Worlds, the Europeans, the multi-national one. He's boxed beautifully for the whole fight for 11.
Murat Gassiev, the 14th world champion of Abel Sanchez.
He's boxing almost like a heavy bag. He's there to be hit. Good right hand.
Took European Championship gold 2 years later in Liverpool. glint in his eye as though he enjoys the relish and relishes combat. Sanchez, the 2015 winner of the Eddie Futch Award, perhaps the pound-for-pound #1 in all of boxing at this point, recovering from shoulder surgery, of dominance of the tournament #1 seed. Gassiev, top of world amateur boxing with that world championship win in Baku.
The way
bobbing and weaving, pivoting and pirouetting, just moving, remaining committed to the task, still coming forward, looking for the finishing shot. Award as the Boxing Writers Association of America Trainer of the Year.
He pretty much demolished everyone in the amateur ranks, and he's done the same to everyone in the pro.
Much so that Gassiev must at times feel as though he's surrounded. Busy with his boxing, and Gassiev is finding it difficult to contend with. But look at the volley of punches he's being subjected to from Usyk. As Usyk gets through with an eye-catching left cross once again. Gassiev with some success as he targets the body effectively once more. Usyk intimating that is to keep the punches up, but he really is a complete fighter. He can box. Oleksandr Usyk facing his 4th undefeated fighter with a perfect record. Impossible to deter, impossible to discourage. There's a cracking long left uppercut from Usyk.
The first few rounds were quite even, like kind of touch and go, but I think from round 5 onwards it's been all Usyk, and he's been 4 or 5 punches so well, and he's made Gassiev look
free-flowing shots once more. In terms of ringcraft, the two men just exchanging conversation. Picked off. Oleksandr Usyk flowing as freely as mercury, but it's Usyk who is in control once again.
They've been fluid in their movement, and nobody's been as fluid as Usyk. He turns defense
with the superior experience and deep amateur pedigree. Wishing to be unkind to Gassiev, it almost brings to mind Jeff Lacey's for his punches while in the pocket. There's a jolting right, followed by another 2 right jabs at the conclusion of 12 rounds up at the Manchester Arena. But look at the manner in which he's been geometric wizardry being demonstrated by Oleksandr Usyk. Never certain, of course, against a preeminent puncher like Murat Gassiev. Deep into this 12th and final round, the 10-second clapper not audible, and Oleksandr Usyk gets on his bike as the bell sounds to conclude the 12th and final round. Oleksandr Usyk has just produced a masterful display.
We go to the judges' scorecards for your winner by unanimous decision.